What's up, everybody? I'm Torio Jackson here. Know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, so I want to get back on the ball here. This is a training session from yesterday with one of my students, Chin. He's fairly new to Jiu-Jitsu. I believe this is his third week, so he's had about 10 hours in mat time so far. Trains really hard, trains about 3 hours a week. Good guy, and he was kind enough to let me share some of our training footage. Not everyone is comfortable with it because they don't want people to know what they are learning. Another quick note here is, you notice I have a gi, he does not. I'm not opposed to no gi. I do prefer everyone eventually move into gi because it's much more fun. You have a lot more options. But if someone wants to do no gi only, that's fine. Of course, you don't have as many options with no gi, but it definitely helps you learn to tighten up your offensive game, your submissions and escapes as well. I take that back, not escapes, because you can just use sweat and athleticism to get out of that. So anyway, I am falling behind here. So far he's learned 2 sweeps, the hip bump and the one I like to call the Tootsie Roll. I don't know the common name for it. Gotta forgive me. Don't know all the names, so some of them I give them a name so that everyone can be on the same page. So there's the hip bump sweep, the Tootsie Roll, which you'll see here in a second, and then the scissor sweep. The scissor sweep is what he was learning today, on this day. So we were adding that to the toolkit, and then we were going to drill all 3 of them. Usually when I teach a move, I like to let them do it 3 to 5 times to get comfortable and build up the muscle memory, but afterwards, towards the end, we always like to get mat time in so that that muscle memory can get burned in, because that's where it's really important. You can watch videos all day, but unless you're on the mat actually doing the moves, executing the technique, it's not going to be helpful. So this is the scissor sweep. Of course, with gi, you would grab the collar, but with no gi, you have to have your frames in the right place. Frames and grips.
Right, 2 more. Okay.
And that's the other benefit of training with a higher belt. You get to go over the small details, the intricacies of a technique, and learn how they can tie into other moves. Like right here, I'm showing him how the scissor sweep can tie into having the guard broken and going to the next move, going into that scissor sweep. I know I throw a lot at my students, but they absorb it really quickly, and like I said, it really counts during the mat time. Alright, so this is where we go over all 3 of them.
Which one was that? Hip bump. Oh. Hip bump. Hip bump. Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. right out. He's up there for me. Can't control it.
And this is the Tootsie Roll. That's one of the first sweeps I teach because it starts from the Gracie guard or the self-defense guard. It's one of the more practical sweeps to use in a self-defense situation. And there it is. I call it the Tootsie Roll because you gotta wrap it up tight at the top. Of course, feel free to put in the comments what the name of it is or what you would call it. I'm sure it's nothing new, but yeah, Tootsie Roll. And since we hadn't practiced it in a while, we went ahead and drilled that 3 times to get familiar with it. And then did all 3 sweeps. So in a private class, it's generally an hour, and we do cover a lot depending on the person and what their comfort level is as far as going to the next move. Of course, I don't want to do the same move 20 times over and over, because the truth is, once you are rolling, you're probably going to forget it anyway. It's still going to take time for everything to register. So yeah, that is the no-gi scissor sweep. That was just the first part, and I will get around to uploading the rest of the private class here so you can see what it's like to train at the Snake Pit. See you on the mats. Us.